Let's do some... Oh, okay, hold on. Let's do some Bob Rossing, okay?
I'm glad you could join us today because it's a fantastic day here, and I hope it is wherever
Okay.
you're at. So I tell you what, let's start out today and have them run all the colors across the screen that you need to paint along with us. While they're doing that, let me show you what I've got
Titanium?
done up here.
Okay, let's see.
I have my standard old double prime pre-stretched canvas, and today
Mm-hmm.
I'm using an 18 by...
Oh, hold on. Hold on. I gotta update my stream info. We're not playing Link's Awakening right now. We're playing painting, art, art. We're playing art. Is painting. Okay, here we go.
A 24-inch. You use whatever size is convenient for you. And I've covered the entire canvas with a very, very thin, say that again, thin coat of the liquid
Really?
white. So the canvas is all wet and it's slick and it's ready to go. So I'll tell you what, let's just do a fantastic little painting together.
Okay.
Thought we'd do something today that's just fun. We filmed the show in Muncie, Indiana. So I thought maybe today we'd do a show that has maybe a little farm-like scene in it that I think
Oh
would be
boy.
pretty. So
Okay, Bob.
let's start off with old 2-inch brush, a little bit of, let's
Okay.
start with a little Indian yellow. Let's make a very simple little sky.
So there is a rule with this. So I have to use MS Paint and I can't mix my own colors. I have to just use like the colors that are there in the top row. I can't edit any of them.
That you can do with
Okay.
no problem.
What's he doing
very,
here?
Very simple. Just a fun little sky, little Indian yellow. See there?
Okay.
Now that color is continually mixing with the liquid white that's on the canvas.
Okay.
All right, without cleaning the brush, I'm just going to go into a little bit of yellow ochre. It's sort of
Okay,
a
so
gold
yellow
color.
into brown
Right
as we
above
go
that.
up.
Just
Okay. So okay, Bob. Okay, so some yellow. Oh crap. I gotta resize my canvas a little bit here. Whoop. I'll go with that. Okay. And then he went like basically side to side here. Okay. Where's my brush size? Can I not change? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. And then a light brown kind of. Yeah. Uh-huh. And then like a little bit of highlights there. A little bit. And then okay. He has a bit more yellow than me. Go a little bit more as we mix up this. There we go. That looks better. That looks a bit better. Okay. I think that looks good. What do you guys think? I think this looks pretty good. We're, we're doing okay. What else are you gonna do, Bob?
Just a little.
A little. Yeah.
I can't. And then just blend them together.
I'm trying.
Now then. Now I'm going to clean the brush. Going to clean the brush. And we clean our brush with odorless paint thinner. Shake off
I don't
the
have any of that. I can do that.
and just beat the devil out of it. We have more fun cleaning the brush. It's just unreal. Let's go right into midnight black. Now I cleaned the brush in between these colors because if you put yellow and black together, as you know, it makes green. But I'm gonna take a little black and just gray the sky on top. And if we're really careful, we can bring it right down into the yellow.
Okay. We're okay. Go like, oh. No. bring it down into the yellow. Oh, shoot. There. How
Right,
far,
let me
Bob?
join.
How far, Bob?
Without ending up with a bright green sky.
Okay. Kind of came over here a bit more. Okay.
See, just let them sort of blend together gently.
Bob, buddy. There's not really a there's not really a gently. Okay? It's kind of all or nothing. Okay.
Like that. There.
Okay.
That's all there is to it. Now then, we can take that same old brush, and maybe there's a little cloud that lives right there. See?
Oh yeah,
It's a
no.
little stringy
Okay.
cloud.
Okay.
He just sort of hangs out right there. Maybe he's got a little friend right there.
Okay. So there's a little cloud. I need more yellow, I think. I don't think I came down far enough. That's probably a bit better. And then blend it a bit more in the middle. A little bit of this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. And then Bob was going like, he was making a couple little clouds. So we got like one guy like here, and then
What? Maybe there's another one
okay,
over there. I don't.
his are thinner. Oh shoot! Oh, stop! Stop it, YouTube. Let's back up a bit here. Okay, get our brush here, and then we're gonna go out about here, and then kind of let the cloud pull itself back. Then we're gonna take the bigger brush and we're gonna go that, and then we're kind of gonna do a little bit of trick. Okay. There. Then same thing here. Gonna go like this. This kind of just makes me feel better, I guess. Not as hard. Okay. And then he said he's got a little friend right here. Okay. Here's the little friend. Little friend. Okay. There.
I don't know. This
I hope
piece of
everyone
canvas
else is
is truly
following
your
along with
world,
this too.
and you have to make these big decisions. Now I take a clean brush. I change
Mm-hmm.
brushes. Clean, dry brush. 3 hairs and some air, and very gently just blend that out. And today, that's about all I'm going to do for a little sky.
Okay. Oh. Let's just see if we can make this a little. Okay. That was the wrong spot. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna work. This is square. Okay. Sorry, Bob, I tried. I can't do that.
Very simple. Just a very simple little sky.
Yeah, super simple. See,
That
look.
way we can spend most of our painting time worrying about other things.
Okay.
Let's use a little 1-inch brush. I'm going to grab with a knife.
I don't have one of those.
Brown. I'll make quite a pile of brown. I'm going to use it throughout the painting.
Well, Bob,
Crimson,
I'll make you a deal. This is the... Oh, wait.
About equal parts.
This is the brown I have. Is this the brown you're making?
Green side or to the reddish side, depending on your mood.
I don't really have much of a choice, Bob. This is the brown I have.
You decide.
Okay, I'll decide.
Give it a nice brown.
That's all I've got.
We just wipe the knife on an old paper towel. We just use a little 1-inch brush and go right into a little of that brown.
Okay.
Just going to use it for a little background color. Maybe I'll put a little black with it. Darken it. There. Ooh,
no, I'm not allowed. It's part of the rules.
Back in here.
What?
Just use little X's and...
What are you doing?
Be some little trees that live far away. So I'm not looking for a lot here except basic.
What?
Very basic little shapes.
This is trees. Okay. You got it. Then we're gonna go. Kind of something like this, but we're gonna splotch it a bit more. Cover more of the sky. Oh, good. We're just gonna cover up that cloud. That cloud that I worked so hard for. We're just gonna cover it up. Okay. I'm not really making X's like he is, but it's kind of similar. Then we're gonna go, whoa, we got a big one right here. A nice big tree here. Let's see how far he goes.
Just sort of scrub them in. We don't care. This is your world, and you can do any old thing here.
Is he going across the whole thing? Yeah.
Just let it go. I'm going to add a little more black down at the base because I want it to be a little darker.
Okay. So Bob is going real far in here. Make another big guy here. Okay. I can kind of see trees. It's working a little bit. Okay. Okay.
Indicate there's some shadows down there. Gotta have a place down here for all my little animal friends to hide and to relax. There. Okay. Wherever you think they should be.
Okay. We're gonna make a, yeah. There we go. Okay. Bob, you would be proud. Okay. And then I gotta put some, I gotta darken up the bottom bit. But I don't want to go straight black. Because my colors aren't going to blend. What I got to do is slightly different. I kind of got to do it darker in like steps. Oh. Okay. This will work. And some black. Okay. This is okay. Then we gotta fill this in a little bit. It takes me a lot longer than it takes him. Because I have to click a whole bunch, otherwise I get like a really hard, thick line. All he's gotta do is wave a brush. That's it. I guess we could have the music on too. That would be okay.
Right. Now today I'm going to get the little, this is a little half-size round brush. It's a small round brush. Put a little bit of the liquid white on it. A little bit of yellow. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a touch of blue and a little touch of black. Make a nice green here.
Okay.
So we got green, little yellow ochre. Here and there I'm going to probably hit the little Indian yellow. Maybe even a little bright red now and then. And red and green make brown. So I use red as a duller. If I want to dull the green, then that's what I use. Let's go up here. Now then, just go in here and just tap in the indication of some beautiful little things that are happening far, far away.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I'm acquainted with this. Okay. We're gonna... How far down the trees is he going though?
And vary the colors a little bit.
Is he
We
just...
don't want a lot of detail. These are supposed to...
Okay. So I see what he wants. Okay. We need some green. Okay. So far, so good. This is as close to mixing colors as I can get. Okay. And then... Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, here we go. There we go.
Little trees.
What do you think,
Far
Bob?
away.
That look
Add a
good,
little
Bob?
bright red to that. Oh, I like that color. I like that. Color makes me excited. It's so beautiful. There. Probably painted 25, 30,000 paintings in my life. And I
That's a
still
lot
get
of paintings.
excited when I see this work. So easy and so much fun. And it brings
So
much
easy,
happiness
Bob.
to so many people.
It's so easy, Bob.
Truly is the joy of painting. Okay, maybe a little bit more of that reddish color. This would be a nice scene to do in autumn colors, where you really get crazy. Use a lot of the reds and the crimsons. And, just Jack Frost when he starts touching the trees. Just makes some of the most gorgeous colors in the world. I lived in Alaska for many, many years. You never talk about Alaska in the fall. Alaska has some of the most gorgeous fall colors.
I bet.
I've ever been.
I bet you did,
I
Bob.
really do think God was having a good day when he made Alaska. It's so beautiful. I haven't been there in a couple of years now. About time to go back. say hello to all my friends there. All right. See now, we got all those little tree things back there. It's real easy. Take a liner brush.
Now what? A liner?
Small amount of that little brown color that we used. There. See, just a little. A little bit. Okay, let's put it in. Yeah, there. I'm just going to put the indication of a few little trunks and stems and all those things that live in trees.
Okay. Yee. Let's see, let's try. Okay. I don't think mine's coming through as good, Bob. Let's see, one sec. Maybe there's a better brush for this. Let's see. There. That's not a good brush. Let's see. Where is... Okay. That's actually probably better. I wish I had smaller brushes. What about the other one? Okay. Okay, I know what I'm doing wrong now. Okay. So I gotta come... Okay. We might just have to go with that. Okay, so this is... Okay, come on, Bob. Show me what you're doing. Yeah.
Don't want a lot, just a few. Don't overdo. Okay. Right. Let me just wash the old liner brush. Like the brush here, it's not too dirty.
Okay.
Go into the brown and the black. A little bit of sap green here and there just to give it a little greenish hue. Let's go there. Let's make some big decisions in our world. Maybe there lives some land right there. We're gonna do a little scene. I tell you what, I'm gonna save this whole side over here and put a big tree. You know, if you painted with me before, I love these big trees. There. So
Yeah, this song's
play
trash.
today a little bit too. It's again the browns and the blacks.
Okay. Let's see what we can do, Bob. Okay. Got so much going on in your colors. Okay. Then there's green. Okay. Come back and we'll cover it with this again, just to kind of... not quite that far. Say like this. And a little bit of this. And then a little bit of this. Okay. Okay. There we go.
Just looking for a dark color, so on top of that, then we'll come back and we'll put some nice highlights, like a little grassy area. This is a good place to practice and just get the feel of the brush. You could put this on with a mop. It doesn't matter.
What about a weird
gives you practice
digital spray can?
So I suggest you take every opportunity to get the feel of the brush. So much of painting is a feel, and it comes with practice.
Does it?
Well, if I don't quit, I'm going to have the whole canvas covered up. But that's okay.
Oh shit. Okay, Bob. Okay, Bob, hold on. Oh shoot. We're gonna cover up the rest of it? Okay. Okay. Let's go with something like this. Then we'll put in our highlights here in a second. Believe it or not, I have had some turn out way better than this in the past. Believe it or not. I might even still have screenshots of them. Okay. Okay. Now let's really darken it up. Now, I'm not a professional Bob Ross MS Paint person, but one thing I've learned is that what's more important than the color you choose is how you, like, attempt to fill in the white behind it. Because when you're using something like the spray can tool, you're, like, probably never going to get something opaque. So it doesn't really matter if you pick brown. It's about salt and peppering the right colors behind it so that it looks duller, it looks, you know, a bit darker by comparison.
It's okay. Look at there, though. Putting all these different layers in here, just by tapping.
I get it, Bob.
Already
You're
you can see
better
the
than me.
distance
I
of
get
the
it.
painting.
Okay?
Looks like trees that live way back here somewhere. We don't know where they live. Don't know that we even care. I'm going to brush into the least little touch of the liquid white. We dip it in the liquid white only to thin the paint. Be right back. Get a little green, little sap green. Ooh, that's pretty. Sap green's such a nice color.
Look at how much paint he basically
Tap it and
wastes.
give it a little push. So you can see that little ridge of paint right there. There's one just like that on the end of the bristles, and that's what we're looking for. Let's go up here. Now then, we're going to have a nice little feel. We just begin coming right in here and think about the lay of the land, or how.
Okay. Think about the lay of the land. What do you guys think of the land here? Okay. Okay. thinking maybe a bit of this. Okay. Okay.
How the land flows, and we can begin putting in all kinds of beautiful little grassy areas. Just go all through all your different yellows and your greens. It's up to you. Up to you. I'm just going to sort of dance it back and forth between all the different yellows. Sometime a little, oh look at that, we get a little bright red. Nice little tree. I mean, nice little grassy area. It's not a tree. Could be. Give it a little fertilizer. Love it. Water it regular. Might be a tree there. Tell you what. Let's have, we're going to have a little,
I kind of wish,
maybe we want to have a little,
kind of wish I had like a
so
smudgy tool.
Basic shape. I'm going to have a little barn back here. It's just a nice place to have a little barn. Scrape out a basic shape with a knife, just so you have an idea where you're going. But more important, it removes that loose excess paint. I'll go right into that brown color I made from the, brown is made from the sap green and lizard crimson. So think about the basic shape of the old barn. It's got to have a place for the cow to go at night. You can be scared out here. Might be an old hoot owl out here that makes noises. Scared. Shoot, when I was a kid, I used to camp out in the, late at night and the old owl would make a big old noise. I'm ready to call my mother and go home. But as I got older, I had the opportunity to learn what those creatures were.
Let's see.
Why those noises were made. I tell you what, before the series is over, I'm gonna show you a big old owl. I like owls.
Okay. Let's see. And then something like this. There, my barn's redder. Hey. Let's go with this for now. Show me the door, Bob. Show me the door.
We have some video with him on there. I'm just gonna get him up here for you. Take a little bright red, a little of that brown we made, a little bit of white into it. Don't overmix it. See that color? It's not overmixed. Now we cut our little roll of paint off. All those little designs are still in the paint. Now we can go up here, doop, doop, and just begin putting some color in. I'm gonna make that a little bit brighter, a little more white into it so it shows up for you. That's better. Now I'm just gonna let the knife sort of bounce. I want this just to be solid. I like old buildings in my paintings, but it's up to you. If you want them to look newer, be a little more careful with them. I like it to look like about half of it's blowed away and it's about to fall down. The old farmer that lived out here, he didn't take too good a care of it. He had some bad days. There.
Okay.
So there. Now over here, almost nothing. Almost nothing. Tell you what, we get a little more of that brown. This farmer's like me, he needs more room. Let's give him a shed out here. shed. Put some sides on it. Back to our little roof color. See how easy it is?
Yeah, Bob. It's so easy.
I used to be a carpenter years ago. My father was a carpenter, and he taught me that trade. I tell you what, it isn't that easy to make a shed on a barn. Now then, we can come right in here and just do a barnectomy. Sort of figure out where we think everything should live. Work on our perspective. See there. Now we need a door. We're going to have old cow living in there. We need a door. There it is. Now Bossy can get in and go out. You can take and make just the indication of a few old boards that live right along here. Just by touching, come across a little bit of light color on the knife. We sort of outline that door a little bit so it stands out. You see it better. But that's a pretty good looking old raggedy barn out there. Now, we're not too worried about the bottom because we'll come back with our old 2-inch brush that we made the grassy areas with and just sort of fill it in. There. Like that. And when you're painting, make up little stories. Think about the old cow that lives in here, or the chickens, or the pig, or whatever lives in this old barn. I stayed in so much trouble at home, I probably have to live in there. There.
Okay, Bob.
Now,
Whatever you say.
tell you what, we need a little path. We take a little of that brown and white. Let's just put a little path in here. There. Little path so there's a way to get in and out. Just a little path. Comes right out. Little highlight on it.
Okay.
Not much. We'll keep it pretty dark. And maybe in our world, shoot, if we got a cow here, we need to contain her somehow. There. We'll put a little fence right up here. Maybe the fence goes right about there.
My barn's closer, so I don't think we're getting a fence.
Okay. If our light's coming from this direction and the old barn indicates it is, we'll highlight a little bit on that side of the fence. See there? Just a little highlight. Now you take just the heel or the back of the knife
Okay.
and just cut right through there, either direction, and make the indication of some wire on there. It'll scratch through and just let a little canvas show.
Yeah,
We'll
Bob,
put 3
I can't.
strands of wire on our
Bob.
fence. We got a big
Bob.
cow in here. We don't want her getting out.
Bob, that's not how
Sometimes you
paint
take a little
works.
bit of-
It's not how MS Paint works, Bob.
Put just a little top on those little devils. Because normally when you cut fence post, when you cut the tree down to make a fence post, you paint the ends of it to keep it from deteriorating. There. So we did that. Let's just
Okay.
keep going here. We'll put some more of that brown and black color underneath here. So I say, see if you're in a big hurry, you can just paint it on. It doesn't make any difference. I usually like to tap it on though because it, once again, gives you a lot of practice using the brush. But however, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. There. A little more black, a little more brown. Okay. We said we were going to have a big tree over here. We left a big hole.
Okay.
So we'll have a big tree. We'll take the old 2-inch brush. There it is. Just use the corner of the brush and tap in some basic shapes. This old tree, maybe there's a group of trees. Let's have a group. A whole big family of trees live back here. Add a little bit of bright red to that color. Yeah, I like it. And here and there, leave a couple of holes in the tree so some sky can show through. Let a little light get through. The bird's got to have a way to fly through there. There. Wherever. And down toward the base, I'm going more into the black. I want it to get darker. Darker down here. Indicate shadows. A lot of shadows.
Okay.
There. Something about like that. Okay. Let's have Let's have a few little old tree trunks in there. Let me find a little fan brush here. And dip the fan brush into a little bit of paint thinner just to wet it up a little. And I'm going to load it full of this brown, little black on it. Then I'm going to come right over here, pull one side through a little bit of that lighter color. So there is a little difference in the color. One side's a little lighter than the other. I know it's hard to see, but it is a little lighter. We said our light was coming from the left, so we want that lighter side on the left. And there's not a whole big difference in there, but a little. I just want to put the indication of some little things that live way back there. We're not too worried about them at this point. Take our liner brush.
Here we go.
Paint thinner. Then that brown color. And here and there, just going to put an indication of a few little arms that are on some of these little trees back in here. There, see?
Okay.
Not looking for a lot of detail. These are too far back. Maybe if we have time here, we'll just put a big old tree in here. I like big old trees. Yeah, we can just use we'll just use a nice old 2-inch brush here. Grab a little sap green. There. Ooh, that's nice. Don't want a lot of color. Just a little red too on a dullet. There, good.
Okay.
And here, just use the corner of the brush. Put the indication here and there and here of some leaves that live out here. Think about patterns and shapes, though. Don't just throw them in at random. I know it gets to be fun, and it's just tempting just to drop them everywhere. Retain a lot of your dark areas, though. It makes them look deeper.
Does it, Bob? Does it make it look deeper? Does it make it look like shit, Bob?
Isn't that a neat way, though, to make a big old...
Because all I have is yellow uranium yellow. Bugging.
So easy.
I swear I'm not greedy green.
Put a little one right there. Something like that.
I don't know, man.
Right. This truly is it's a lazy man's way of painting. That's why I like it. Always look for ways to make painting easier, but yet effective. There, because if you have some success with this, then you really like it, and you go and you paint everything. And maybe a lot of people that I talk to, they've had success with this, and they end up in college or something, really studying some fine traditional art.
Really, Bob?
This worked for them.
Yeah.
So that's what's so nice. Back to my brush here that we were using to make some little grassy areas. We'll put in a little, maybe there's a little hill right there. Yeah, it is. See?
So he's kind of highlighting his ground now, but I'm still kind of like highlighting my tree.
All right. I really like it. I'm gonna add at least a little touch of paint thinner to my brush.
Okay.
Because a thin paint will stick to a thick paint. So that'll make it come off the brush easier. Because the paint that I have up here, very thick, very strong, very dry. It's not like traditional paints. There, just vary the colors a little bit. Just work in layers.
There we go.
Let all these little things happen. Wherever you want. Maybe a little bit right there. I like it. Just to push that path a little further down in there. Okay. Over here, here's maybe a little bit. Wherever. A little bit more.
Okay.
There. All right. We said.
What else, Bob?
Crazy here. Let's load a fan brush full of black and that brown that we made from crimson and sap green. Are you
More
ready?
trees, Bob?
This
Really?
is a bravery test right now. Fan brush is full of color. Big decision. Maybe it starts right here. You know, maybe this old tree had some rough days and he's got some crooks and some. Oh yeah, I like trees. Trees are
Really?
fun, gorgeous.
Let's see what he's doing with this tree. I don't know if I want to put that tree in mine.
Out here, so he has something to stand on. We want him to be.
My layers are already melding together.
Like that. Got to make those little noises, or it just doesn't work right.
Okay, guys, that's why it's not working.
Let's see, we had
I haven't been making the noises.
Here already. Just touch it and sort of let the knife just bounce, barely touch it, barely. Let's just sort of touch. See? A little bit up in here.
What are you doing with that tree, Bob?
There, something about like that. That's all that we're looking for. Darker, darker, darker. On the other side, we can take a little bit of the Prussian blue, a little bit of white. I want to make a dark blue. I want to make the indication of a little reflected light right there. See, because I think that these trees here would stop the light, so we're going to get a little light through there. So I've highlighted this one intentionally on the other side, because I think those trees would stop the light. There. There. A little bit of a lighter color.
Well, whatever you think, Bob.
You know, when you
I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do that one tree.
but you stick a twig here and there with a knife.
Okay. Hold on. Oops. One second here. We kind of caught the essence of it. But, this one didn't work as well as some of the other ones I've done. Mountains tend to work really good. But I mean, hey, everything can't be perfect, right? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Bob Ross. Thank you, everybody who contributed to that. Y'all are great.